Hi, it's Olivia, and I'm definitely struggling to balance the books there. But anyway, today I'm here again for the Epic Reads February book haul. You know what, we're just gonna get right into it like usual, because this first book, we have This Woven Kingdom by Tahara Mafi, who I'm sure, as you know, is the New York Times bestselling author of the Shatter Me series, and she is back with this beautiful book. I mean, hold on, we need to take a moment to admire its beauty real quick, because it's like, I wish you could see it in person. It's like, it's liquid gold. That's kind of what it feels like to me. But also, if you get your hands on it, make sure you look at the naked cover, because look at its spine. So pretty. I love the details so much. And the story seems like it's going to prove to be as pretty and lush as its cover, because it is the first in a new installment in this epic fantasy romance trilogy that is based in Persian folklore. And so, you know, it's going to have this very vivid world building and imagery. It's based in real mythology, and we've got a forbidden romance to top it off. You know, we love a forbidden romance. Our main character is the servant who, you know, you wouldn't give a second glance. She's purposely trying to keep under the radar so no one knows that she's this long-lost heir to an entire kingdom. There are those out there who would hunt for her and put her in some real danger, like the crown prince, who is aware of, he's starting to listen to the prophecies and is hearing that this fearsome monster is supposed to be returning. And that is kind of how their worlds collide and this romance begins to form. It just sounds like a great time. Next up, we have Lulu Milagros Search for Clarity by Angela Velez. And first off, these colors just scream to me spring and fun, which is exactly what this book is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a fun and heartfelt story with these two sisters who are on a road trip, a college road trip, and I am overdue, one, for reading a book with a road trip, and also for taking a road trip. So it seems like an even better time to be picking up a book like this if you're in the same boat as me. So these two sisters couldn't be more different from one another, and they're forced together to go on this college tour road trip from Baltimore to San Francisco, and along the way, you know, kind of they learn more of the meaning of their sisterhood and family, and we love a good we love a good story about sisterhood. I speak also as the middle child of an older sister and a younger sister. And so I love that we'll have a good story, a heartfelt story about sisterhood, but also all of the antics that come with sisters. And it's also in both of their perspectives, which I always appreciate. I like multiple POVs. So next up, we have The Chandler Legacies by Abdi Nazemian, who is also the Stonewall Honor-winning author of Like a Love Story. And here you could see from the cover, hopefully you can see, we've got a boarding school setting. We have a main cast of 5 characters who are in this coveted writing group. Within this writing group with all these characters at this boarding school, their professor assigns them to tell their truths. And you've got a group of writers, so you know, we got some heavy topics and things like secrets and abuse that are gonna come out, and there's lies and tension kind of boiling under the surface. It just seems like that would be the prime time to just write out everything, you know what I mean? Like a writing group seems like when all of these kinds of things would start to come to light in a very dramatic and kind of intense way. So if you're into that, definitely look into this book. Next up, we have the fantasy book Only a Monster by Vanessa Len, and this is set in London and follows our main character who, this blurb on the front is good. It says, in every story there's a hero and a monster. She is not the hero. Because in this book, monsters like her are able to take the form and look just like humans, and they have the power to steal time from humans, and they then use it to travel back and forth through time. And that's such a cool concept. Like, I love the concept of this. And there's 12 ancient monster families that each have their own special abilities in addition to that time-stealing power. And of course, we've got a romance to get excited about, because not only is there a romantic interest, but he is a monster hunter. Like, as it says it perfectly right here. Her family isn't just eccentric, they're monsters with terrifying hidden powers. And Nick isn't just a cute boy, he's a legendary monster slayer who will do anything to bring them down. Ooh, that makes going on a date a little awkward. But anyway, this is an action-packed time travel fantasy where we kind of blur the lines between good and evil, and it just sounds like a great time. And last but certainly not least, we have Extasia by Claire Legrand. She is also the author of Furyborn and Sawkill Girls, and this is a kind of genre-bending fantasy horror mix, which I love a good genre bender, and I also love horror elements, and this cover is very spooky and eerie looking, and I don't know if you can read the top. It says girl crossed out, saint crossed out, witch. This story also features a queer romance between the two saints of Haven, and our main character, whose name I can't tell you because she says first thing, my name is unimportant. She's been seeing things. Like she says, I will tell no one of the white-eyed beasts that follow me, or the faceless gray woman tall as houses, or the girls I saw kissing in the elm grove. Yeah, I'd be a little concerned if I were seeing white-eyed beasts and women as tall as houses. Like, that's creepy. Our main characters are worried about this vicious evil that is wreaking havoc and stalking their village, and they come to see that maybe it's their own village leaders that may be the villains here. So we got spookiness, we got mystery, we've got this genre bending with the fantasy and the horror, so we also have what sounds like a great time. So that is all the books that I have for you today. Of course, let me hold them up for you one last time. Please do let me know which ones caught your eye, which ones you're really looking forward to, or just let me know what you're reading down in the comments. If you're interested in any of these books, there should be links in the description. This one is so slippery. I mean, it's beautiful, and it's also just one of those that's really slippery, so it keeps sliding down. But anyway, yeah, you could check out the description for the links to any of these, or feel free to check out your local library, and I will see you in another video. Bye.